So I met Mr. Styles on a site called Field. It's a safe dating site.
It's a safe dating site.
Yes, a safe dating site.
As opposed to a dangerous dating site?
Yes.
Because I want to be on the dangerous dating site.
Yes, it's safe for polygamous couples.
And that's your thing?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
open to any sexual adventures. I'm open to that.
And that's how you met. Did you meet both Mr. and Mrs. Styles or just Mr. Styles? Or
No,
just Mrs.
I met
Styles?
Mr. Styles on that site alone,
Okay.
but he told me.
And just
that
so
he had
we're
a wife.
clear, it's for people who know that someone else is in the picture and they're okay with that.
Yes.
So there's no misunderstanding, there's no lying, this is what it is, and you're comfortable. Have you engaged in other situations where you've been with other couples or?
Yes.
Okay, so this is
actually.
not your first time doing
No,
it?
this is not my first
All right.
time.
Mr. Styles, you also were on this same app.
Yes, sir.
All right. How long have you and Mrs. Styles been married?
We've been married for 2 years.
2 years.
Yes, sir.
Damn!
That man's voice is deep and sultry.
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm not here to yuck someone's yum, but I don't think I can ever be in a polyamorous relationship.
But tell you what, that man's voice is so deep, he can convince you to do anything, I'm sure.
And Mrs. Styles, you are also aware that your husband goes on sites. Do you go on sites as well?
Yes, hi, Your Honor. I am aware. I'm also on the sites as well. We're just on them separately.
Okay. What was the understanding between you and Mr. Styles?
So he told me when I first met him, if everything would go okay, his wife would join us.
Okay.
So
The two of you ever connect without Mrs. Styles?
yes, several
How many
times.
occasions?
I want to say like twice a week.
Twice a week? There's married couples that don't even get together twice in 1 year.
Maybe there's something to this polyamory.
For 3
Twice
months.
a week for how long of a period of time?
3 months.
Oh, this went on for some time.
Yes.
And you knew that he was with Miss Hummingway.
I was aware.
Okay.
I thought she was nice.
And after 3 months, now you said you thought she was nice. Had you met her?
No, but I had heard great things about her.
Okay. Any particular reason why, Mr. Styles, you didn't want the two of them to meet?
I really wanted to be a surprise because I know my wife is a very great person. I spoke highly of her to her. I didn't really
You wanted it to
disclose.
be a surprise when they finally met.
Yeah.
But you knew about Miss Hummingway. Miss Hummingway, you knew about Mrs. Styles.
No, not really.
Well, I mean, you knew that he was married.
Yes, but I
Right.
didn't know that she was white.
You didn't know she was
Well,
white.
I didn't know she was in black.
Hell no!
Girl, what? What does it matter the skin color of his wife? That is some bigoted bull crap.
You didn't know she wasn't black.
Yes.
You're not black.
No.
What's your background racially?
I'm half white, half Hispanic, but I
Okay.
don't know why that's a problem.
Was the problem that she was half white, half Hispanic, or was the problem just she wasn't black, period?
She wasn't black, period. That was the
You
problem.
were under the impression that she was black.
Yes.
What gave you that impression?
So I wear an ankh around my neck to
Okay.
symbolize that I do not date anyone outside my race.
And for people who see that symbol, that's your way of conveying this is what I'm interested in.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Got it.
You know, you would think that someone that's into polyamory would be very open-minded.
I actually have it with me right now.
Let me
You wanna
see. You want to see it? Yeah. I mean, I know what it is. It's I believe it's the key of life symbol, right?
Yes.
Okay. And this was something that you would wear, and other people would also wear this,
Yep.
and that's how you're able to communicate, this is what my interest is.
Yes.
Mr. Styles, were you aware of this symbol?
I was.
You was. So
Yeah.
you knew that was a thought of, okay, she would be interested in me.
Yeah.
But you didn't think that would extend to your wife.
Well, I assumed, if she was into me, she would be into anything I'm around with.
You're associated with.
Yes.
Okay. And you weren't.
Not at all.
If I'm going to be in a polyamorous relationship, I want all parties black, not just one.
Right, exactly.
Because
Because I'm just not comfortable with sharing my body with someone outside of my race. And I spoke to him about this so many times.
you had a conversation about this.
Yeah. so many
Did you ever
times.
ask, well, what's your wife? What does she look like?
So I never asked what his wife looked like.
Because?
But because we had so many conversations, we spoke about white supremacy a lot of times.
Is that true? Do you recall these conversations?
Yes, I recall these conversations.
Well, why not just let her know that your wife isn't black?
I never really felt like that was a need to let her know because we met on a sex positive app. The app, we met on, everybody's, okay with whatever, if
But she's wearing
down.
the ankh letting you know, and then you pick up on that, and then you're having sexual relations with her. You're spending time together.
Yeah,
and it never comes up.
But she never asked at the same time.
You never asked?
She never made it a thing that,
I didn't think I needed to ask because we always
You just
spoke
thought it was understood.
so
And-
understood.
And you have been trying to jump in. What was it that you wanted to tell me?
I just wanted to say that I do support Black people. And when
Well, yeah.
yes, so I don't know why it is such an issue. And when we were on our way to
Hold on a moment.
Honolulu,
You say you don't know why it's such an issue. She's not asking you to try to ascertain why it's an issue. She's saying it is.
well, yes, when she saw me, she blew up, and she also called me a snow bunny, which I thought was so out of hand.
Okay, she's giving Terry Crews and White Chicks. Easy white chocolate. Wouldn't want you to melt.
And I also thought
You called her a snow bunny.
Yes, I was just so upset,
You're going to Hawaii. This is when you're going to meet his wife.
Yes.
And up until this point, you don't say, well, can I see a picture of her? There was no thought in your mind about, do I need to even know who this person is that I'm going to be intimate with?
We always spoke about how he was against dating outside of his race as well. So I thought that was something that we
You
never
had a
to
conversation with her about dating
I
outside?
speak about.
recall
That was like
having a
that was like the
conversation.
center of all of our conversations. That's like all we spoke about.
We had a conversation, I would say, about
Several.
not marrying our other race for her, but not for my side.
And you didn't pick up on the fact that that suggested that maybe she wasn't a big fan of interracial marriages?
I understood that, but she's not getting married to us. She's having a sexual relation with us. It wasn't nothing more.
You think that she would be okay with having a sexual relationship with someone that wasn't Black, but she draws a line at marriage?
I guess she drew the line when when my wife wasn't Black.
Okay, I know that this is already pretty weird and confusing with the whole polyamory aspect of this case, but would this be considered discrimination based off of someone's race? Or would it be more so sexual preference? What do you guys think?
And you all are at the airport getting ready to board
Yes.
the plane?
Yes. As soon as they walked in and we met each other, that's when I'm like, where's your wife? And he points at this lady, and I'm like,
She still could have came. Could have had sex with me.
She coulda
only.
came.
You know what I mean? I wasn't, you know what I mean? Hey.
Wait. All right. All right, get it together. They make a good point. I mean, you could have still gone on the trip, but you were like, there's no way.
yeah.
And you said some things that you probably didn't.
Yes, I was just very upset, because I feel like he knew me.
But
so much
it
time
doesn't
to
make
tell me
sense
about
that he would sit there and then plan the trip and bring Mrs. Stiles if he actually thought this is not going to work with her. And you were okay with being intimate with her.
I was excited to meet her.
You were excited to meet her. Okay.
Yeah, we were going to have a great trip, and actually we ended up
Wonderful time.
still going on the trip, and it was wonderful.
Okay. They went ahead and went to Hawaii, had a great time. You not so much. You never ended up making it to Hawaii.
Right.
And this $672.75, what's that cost reflect?
That it actually reflects my portion for the hotel room.
You couldn't get a credit or anything like that?
No, I couldn't get a credit for the hotel room, but I got
Because
a
it
credit
wasn't
for the
within the
flight.
time frame that you could cancel.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
You have proof that that's the cost that you incurred?
Yes, I do, and I have
Mr.
messages
Stiles,
from,
Mrs. Stiles, do you
Brandon.
feel as though, I take it you don't,
Alrighty,
that
no
you
problem.
should have to pay these monies, but what is your position from a legal standpoint?
She paid her own way, but when she came to the airport and seen what was going on and decided to leave, that was all on her.
In fact, she makes it a point to say, you are a liar and a snake. I want my money back. You didn't tell me your wife was white. You know my stance, and here we are with your white woman. Whoa, don't talk about my wife like that. You never expressed you were uncomfortable with her not being Black. You need to grow up.
Exactly.
100%. Like, kind of get over yourself. It's 2025. I feel like if the races were reversed and the plaintiff was white and then was against being with a Black person, there would be a massive uproar. But maybe that's just my perspective as a white person. And maybe I have a blind spot in my reasoning. But what do you guys think about that?
Your Honor, can I say something?
Yes.
He also didn't give me a chance to even have a choice in the situation by not telling me.
Well, what
by
about the
telling me.
chance that you had to ask more probing questions?
You're right.
Yeah, exactly. You saw him twice a week for 3 months. You had time. Or were you too busy listening to his sultry voice?
Based on the evidence and the testimony before this court, the gavel must come down in favor of the defendants, Mr. and Mrs. Stiles. His response is consistent with what he was saying, that he didn't think it was going to be a problem. The onus would have been on you to say, this is my position. Now we're not talking about you being on a website. Now we're talking about someone that you've had sex with multiple times over the course of 3 months, and then you never say, I'm not interested in anyone other than black. Your wife is black, right? But I think the lesson to be learned here is that look deep before you leap. Your matter is dismissed. That is the order. Case closed.
Look deep before you leap. Or she could have saved her coin and not joined. If you can't play, don't stay. You know what? I agree with that judgment. The thing is like, I find it so weird. You know, like, you can have your preferences and whatnot, like, whatever. That's one thing. But it's just like, it's 2025. Can we get over any kind of race dispute? Can we get over it? Can't we all just get along? Can't we all just love each other? Maybe the entire world should be poly. Let's try it. Sign me up. What do you guys think about the judgment? Do you think it was too much, too little, or just right? I would love to know your thoughts. Let me know. Love you.
No, you didn't have to lie.
I feel like I didn't
But it's
lie,
okay.
but I could have told you in the beginning, but you should have been more open.